touchdown Lamb.
Nothing shocks me about this game.
And that Drew rim. It's still loose. Looking at it.
Chad Gable now looking to put the finishing touches on this match. Oh my God!
We're here.
Hello, everybody. Well, this is normally not my humble abode, but literally, this is going to be a special thing. Like, we might do this once a month, maybe twice a month. We're still trying to make it a schedule. We are 4 weeks into the NFL season, and here we are. This is a little bit of a special thing, the HAMMERTIME Betting Podcast. For my friend, my colleague, my homie, member of the Pro Football Focus, trying to grind his way up to actually getting paid to actually talk NFL. Here it is, coming from his return from Las Vegas, winning all that bread, thinking he's a god, he is a demon. We have Chris Rios.
Hey, everybody, I am back from the dead, resurrected. You thought it was over. You thought you didn't need me, and then life happened. You absolutely do need me, and I didn't go fucking anywhere. Jeff, I'm stoked. This is awesome. I mean, like you said, like you alluded to, it's not week one. It's not the whole spectacle that we used to do before, but now with us, with life situations changing a little bit, with me working with Pro Football Focus now, shout out PFF, Chris Collinsworth, you're the man. It's my boss's boss. But, we'll go from there. And anytime I can to share a free game and free money with everybody, I absolutely will. And that's exactly why I wanted to cover out some time here to be able to shoot the shit with you guys and show you that we can still do this. Still got my fastball.
Indeed. But then here's the thing. Chris Rios is not alone. He's got his homie, the man from Texas, the man from loves the Texas Rangers, all about the hook 'em horns. I don't know where his TCU gear is happening right now. The man who's always the second, the bride to be, always the bridesmaid, never the bride in fantasy football in our league. And he got so deflated, so beaten from literally just being so close all the time. He won't return to our league. I want him back. Mr. Jose Tovar.
What's up? Glad to be back. And to answer one of your questions, Jeffrey Burtis, my TCU gear is in the trash. Where it should be. Should be, baby. Where it should be. We should all be representing the number 3 team in the country, Texas Longhorns, baby. Okay? That Alabama upset was magnificent. It was marvelous. It was stupendous. It was everything I ever could fucking dream for. But let's get real and represent the real Texas team. The number 1 team in the American League West, Texas Rangers.
Recognize.
You know what? I gotta do it.
Recognize. Dude. All right, Jeff, we get it. I love it. We got a lot of shit going on here today. I really appreciate the intro. Tovar, I really appreciate you coming back on the show. Like I said, man, everybody, we have an excuse here. It just starting so deep into the season, that's where a lot of noobs start gambling into this shit anyway. I'm not going to sit here and stress it, but guys, super quick recap. Slightly MIA, been with Pro Football Focus, working that part-time here on the weekends now. But I also just got back from Vegas. I commit, me, went out there week 1 to Vegas and I'm not going to talk numbers, but let's just say my life's a little bit different right now. I'm sitting pretty cushy. Went out there, absolutely balled out, went undefeated on the NFL. And because of that, my God, I'm chilling here, moved a little bit. So all I'm saying is that I'm hot, I'm rolling, and that I'm handing out fucking free money like welfare. So at this point, we might as well go ahead and get into it. I got Tovar here back in the mix, a fan favorite for all of those who did stick with us through the ups and downs of last year and this last 3 years of this show in general. Love having Tovar here. Tovar, we're gonna do it a little bit different this time. Instead of stressing ourselves out about every game, I'm honestly just gonna kind of ring them out. But if you anything at the end you think I'm missing here that you'd like to talk about, by all means, fair game. Tovar's got a lot to say. We haven't heard from Tovar in a long time, and by we I mean me. So I mean, there's a lot of shit that I think out there is really really cool to talk about. Even if it's about baseball, like we said, both big Rangers fans. Rangers have a big situation here tonight. We're recording this here on September 26th. 26, right? 27th. My apologies. And tonight, if the Rangers win, Mariners lose. I'm sorry, Rangers win, Mariners win. Rangers are in a position to only have to win one game in that final series to win the division. So pretty fucking awesome. We're in the driver's seat. It's pretty awesome. But Tovar, actually, super quick about that. Super quick about that, actually. There's nothing to be happy about, though, right? I mean, they win the division. Let's say they clinch it here fucking tomorrow. Okay, which is very much a possibility at this point, right? I mean, I can't even sit here and pop a bottle or be excited, right? I mean, this is nothing like 2016. This is nothing like 2011, 2010. We were in the choker's driver's seat the entire season. 5 all-star starters, all the big signings in the offseason. You got DeGrom, you got Scherzer, who aren't even here right now, which is crazy in itself. We could talk about next year on an entirely different show. All the days in first place. It started to feel like the Mets situation last year on steroids.
Yeah, it's crazy. This is such an inconsistent team. Like, they sweep the Blue Jays, they get swept by the Indians, they sweep the Mariners, and now they're at 1-1.
The Guardians? We gotta be politically correct.
The
Guardians.
Not
Yeah,
really.
the Guardians. Yeah, the Guardians. They get swept by the Guardians. They sweep the Mariners, and they split right now with the Angels. It's crazy because even if they win the division, you can't trust them in the playoffs because their rotation sucks. Their best pitcher is fucking Nathan Eovaldi. Even then, he just came back from the IL. He's kind of struggling a little bit, still trying to find his groove. Andrew Haney, he seems like the best bullpen arm right now, which is insane. He was a starting pitcher who got sent back to the bullpen. Crazy. Yeah, and Scherzer, DeGrom, none of them are here, which is crazy. They're both out for the season.
Hey, man, it sucks, which is why, again, going into this year, I told myself if we can make it to the American League Division Series, that is a huge dub via the wild card series win or anything like that. That would be the aspirational goal for this season. And we may be able to put ourselves there automatically with the next 48 hours of baseball. So I'm not stressing about that. I keep it very all in perspective. But next year, this team is going to be fucking dangerous, Tovar.
Yeah, but at the same time, even if they do play whoever in the AL, you still feel like they could win. They could catch a series.
Exactly my point.
I don't trust Baltimore.
And the American League isn't going to get just magically fucking incredible overnight next year. Right? The Astros now clearly have fundamental problems that we can exploit. This division is up for grabs. The American League doesn't have any big hitters. The Yankees are fucking worthless. You know what I mean? Next year, I don't want to get ahead of myself again. I think there's a whole nother show. You and I should digest the Rangers and more. And I think that actually be a really cool idea. I'm just kind of thinking about it right now. But next year, there's no reason the Rangers shouldn't be atop of the American League by far.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, dude, the pitching staff, we are one bullpen signing away from contending for a World Series. Now, look, I've had people say, well, all they got to do is fix the bullpen. And I disagree because there's no perfect team in baseball. Perfect team.
No, yeah, for sure.
You're not going to fix everything. You just need to put some big fucking duct tape on that shit and just figure it out. And I think just one piece in the offseason is enough.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if you get the Grom back. Hopefully that fucker doesn't get
If
hurt again.
DeGrom and Scherzer can fucking load manage all they want, they can pitch every 7 days. How about that?
Yeah, I don't go fuck. Yeah, fuck it.
Well, why do you have to pitch once every 5 days? Where is there a law that says you have to do that? But
yeah,
no,
we're in the modern age, Like,
yeah, like if
pitchers
you can
don't do that shit no more.
have starters, or like if you can have openers instead of starters, why can't you have like elongated like hitters, like ringers?
Yeah, that's the day of the past. You don't have to pitch 100 pitches anymore. You don't have to go 7 innings. Fuck it. Just make them pitch 5. Have like a long reliever, pitch like 2, 3, and then boom, close it. That's it. Load manager fuckers.
Man, dude, see, I love it, man. And hey, I'd still love to get more into that later. But let's go ahead and dive into some NFL. Let's do what the hell Hammer Time is. What the hell it's made itself to be. Jeffrey, if you wouldn't mind, buddy, put up the NFL schedule on the screen if you can from ESPN. We're kind of gonna go top down.
I got you. And I showed the schedule for today. The Rangers have Dane Dunning pitching today. Literally, to back to what you were saying. Literally, with the Rangers, I don't expect much. If they make the playoffs, it saves their season.
Yeah, true.
Like they had after having the entire infield being Rangers All-Stars, that would have been all for nothing for me if they didn't even make the playoffs. Because then it would be just the biggest choke job, one of the biggest disgraces.
Yeah,
I'd be
the memes would have been unbearable. Yeah, I don't even want to think about that. Thank God we're back in the driver's seat, though. Go Rangers. I love it. But let's transition to the NFL. We got a big game coming on tomorrow. I love it. I know last year Tovar was all on the Lions train. How can't you? They're going into Lambeau to play the Packers. Packers are at home dogs plus 1.5. So here we are, Tovar, first time breaking down spreads in a minute, huh? This is hey, we're jumping in week 4, so nothing here is a quote unquote surprise to anyone with a fucking brain, right? The Lions have obviously looked good. They had the backing of everyone in the world. The Packers have performed a little bit better than they should have. That game against the Falcons was janky, and that game against the Saints was an absolute gift. I mean,
Jordan Love mid, Saints choked. I've already said my piece about that.
Yeah, that Derek Carr injury really messed up the Saints, man. After that, they couldn't generate no offense. Zero.
Bullshit. Absolutely shit. Point is, the Packers aren't all that. The Lions, though, on the flip side of that coin, are probably not all that hype, right? I mean, like, there's a lot of people stroking them off in the media.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right? So and that's where we are in the gambling world, right? It's not about what is and what isn't. It's about what will, right? So regardless of what the media is saying or what they want us to believe about these teams, the spread, Vegas is putting the line where it needs to be. Okay. And at this point, at a 1.5, they're basically saying it's a pick 'em. I mean, this is a toss-up at the end of the day. Everything in my heart, my soul, and my 2 nuts are telling me that I need to take the Lions. But, oh, man, Tovar, I'm hoping you can convince me otherwise. Because I feel like the Lions are a lock.
Everything in my body is saying Lions here, okay? It's because like they just look way more impressive than the Packers. I feel like the Packers, they've had pretty good stroke of luck lately in their past couple games, but the Lions have some big ass playmakers. They have Amon-Ra St. Brown, they have Jahmyr Gibbs. He's a speedster. He's a difference maker if he gets the edge, and he could explode for some big fucking plays. Jared Goff, he's nothing to sleep at. Like he takes care of the football now, which is crazy. Back in his LA Rams days, he was like a pick machine. Now he's taking care of the ball well. They take up after their head coach, Dan Campbell. I'm gonna bite their kneecaps off. Well, they're biting the kneecaps off of their teams right now. And I just feel like, going to Lambeau is gonna be tough. It's gonna be very tough. That's why I think they're only 1.5 point favorites. Honestly, I think the Packers are they're very mid, super mid.
Totally get that, man. I mean, 1.5 is such a weird number too. It falls in that category where if you're gonna take the Packers, if at all, you're gonna have to take a money line. And even if I had the Lions, I mean, dude, if I could have an alternative spread, buy this back to like Lions -3.
Yeah, those 1 point spreads are always like, why even bet those? Like just go for the money line instead.
Exactly. You'd be crazy not to. Lions in Lambeau, though, I have to think that's the only thing that's
Yeah,
got
that's
Vegas
the only
kind of like,
thing.
going holding back a little bit
Yeah,
here.
because they historically suck there.
Mm.
They've always sucked.
Yeah.
Quick question. Isn't like the home team usually get at least 2 points? Isn't that typically the thing? Like if you're at home, don't you always get like a 2 points immediate? Like, isn't that a tradition or something like that?
3 points to 2.5.
To the fact, like, look, and also,
So yeah, they know the Lions are better. Yes.
and literally, here's the thing, though. The rest of their division sucks. Let's just get this out the way. Vikings trash. The freaking Bears. I ain't even going to bring those scrubs up. But the Packers are probably I'm not impressed with the Tovar. You said mid. I saw the Packers Saints game because I'm a Saints fan. Jordan Love was missing throws, deep bombs, left and right. It literally took the Derek Carr injury, the Saints defense getting tired to start choking away, and then 2 blatant PI calls. He did enough to get the win. You don't apologize for a win, but I'm looking at Jordan Love, like Jordan Love is him. I'm like, stop it. The Bears are garbage. You gave away a game against the Falcons, and then the Saints assumed the greatest position known to man, and literally just decided to, if you know what I mean, decided to blow.
Well, I mean, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just lock it in. Lions. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Lions here. If anything, if you could take it minus more points, do it. The Packers have been given wins. Jordan Love has had instances of good film, but I'm not gonna sit here and put my money on it. The Lions, the more complete team. Yeah, hands down.
If it's a pick 'em, if it's a pick 'em, might as well go with the better team. Like, are you gonna really take the line based on like home field advantage? A lot of people don't even believe in home field advantage anymore. So might as well go with the better team here and at least have a chance of winning that.
Brian Branch throwing an interception. I have a question for both of you gentlemen. The line over and under right now is currently 46. Are you taking the over or are you taking the under for this game?
46 is an awkward number here. 46, man, 6 touchdowns and a couple field goals.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. I mean, my immediate thoughts are under.
What's the weather like, Jeffrey?
To be determined on the weather. Give me a second. I can look that up for you.
I immediately want to say over because I'm an overs club guy, right? But I don't know. Depending on the weather, right? Like if it's cold, if it's frigid, I could see it being a low-scoring game. 46 points is a lot.
Right now it's 63 degrees in freaking Green Bay, but let's tomorrow 71.
Don't care about tomorrow. Go Sunday.
No weather feather will not matter at all.
So football weather.
Should be a clear night. I'm still sticking with the Lions. Moving on to the next game here, though, fellas. Let's go ahead and move on. I think this will be an entertaining one. We're gonna highlight like 5 really good entertaining games here this weekend. Broncos Bears.
Oh,
I felt like that'd be a good game to talk about here.
The
Bears are at home. The Bears are at home -3.5. -3.5 to a Broncos team.
They're actually favorited in this game?
Oh no, I'm sorry. +3.5. My apologies.
Oh, okay.
No,
God damn.
No. My ultimate point was that the Broncos are favorited on the road after getting beat by 50 by more than a field goal.
Wow.
That's
I
don't
crazy.
even know what to fucking say. Now, like we there's so many ways to break down both these teams. There's not enough hours in the day to sit here and completely digest all the wrongdoing that has happened to both of these franchises. But oh man, Tovar, fuck, dude.
Yo, that's wild. Okay, Chris, gambling expert here, right? Why do you think Vegas put that line in at 3.5 on the Broncos on the road? Is it because Vegas wants us to believe that the Broncos are a better team, that much better?
I think it's because they want us to believe that the Dolphins are that good. That the Dolphins are so good they could shit on a decent team who is about to shit on a genuinely awful team.
Right. Well, because the Broncos have been pretty competitive in the last 2 games, right? Then I've been complete dog shit.
Lost by 3 points total their first 2 games.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
the Broncos are technically better. The Bears have looked absolutely fundamentally atrocious. I mean, dude, everything going on with their team is hysterical, dude.
Oh, dude, Justin Fields throwing his whole team under the bus, throwing coaches, O-line.
The actual DC getting potentially raided by the FBI.
Oh yeah, he resigned, right?
And then that same week on Wednesday, some guys broke into the facility and drove off with their lawnmowers. That is so Chicago. I don't know if that's more of a political issue or a football issue. I feel like it's still somehow the Bears' fault.
Oh, for sure. I think it's all Justin Fields' fault, even the stolen equipment. I don't go fuck.
You what?
That's so funny. Okay. Hear me out.
Broncos country, let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride. Broncos country, let's ride.
Oh man, Tovar, I ain't gonna lie. I picked this one just because it'd be so hard. 3.5 is a lot, but the Bears are, dude, fundamentally lost.
It is, but I think it is a lot. To me, I think the line should have been flipped between the Packers and Bears. I think that one should have been probably like 3.5. In terms of for the Packers,
low key, right?
Yeah,
It should be like the.
This one should be a pick'em, I think.
This one should be a pick'em, but I still give the edge to the Broncos. But 3.5, I don't know about that half point is my biggest issue.
I know. I hate that fucking kicker right there. But I'm going Broncos too. I just think they have more talent. Like Russell Wilson, as much as I hate the guy, right? He's so fake. He's so phony.
He's unlimited. You haven't heard
that. You hear the most recent so far? Did you hear the most recent rap diss from Future and it's like that song with Quavo?
Oh no, actually I heard about it. I just don't remember the.
So the line was, "I got it out the field. Fuck Russell."
Yo,
I thought that shit was so funny. Okay, but like, I'm gonna also take the Broncos. The Broncos are this close. They keep sniffing these wins. Last week they ran into a fucking buzzsaw. I think the Dolphins are legit. They are legit. I'm not necessarily saying Tua is. He's driving a fucking Lamborghini right now. You know, I could drive pretty fast in a Lamborghini. Is all I'm trying to say. You know, but it's neither here or there. Give me the Broncos. 3.5 is an awkward one. In real life, I wouldn't bet this shit. I wouldn't bet this shit in real life. If I did, I would buy the half point. But the Bears are fundamentally confused. They have too much shit going on. Their head coach is playing defensive coordinator. Their offensive coordinator is trash. Like they are all over the place. They are all. I mean, like Tovar, have you seen some of these route concepts that their internet coaches have put on social media?
No, I haven't seen it.
Dude, they'll have like 2 guys running a corner next to each other to the same spot.
Oh my god!
Like 2 guys right next to each other running like a hook route back, like so you only need 1 defender to guard them both.
Right. Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Like they're too close to like you ever play pickup basketball and like everyone's running in the same spot.
Yeah, there's no space.
You're like, what the fuck are we doing?
Hey, usually whenever you do that, you want to spread the defense, but the same fucking receivers run the same area. So it's kind of like you're fucking up your own team. Makes no sense.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I'm not even touching this game. I am not betting this game whatsoever. I see this game on TV, I'm turning the channel. I'll admit, I had Broncos playing for a wild card position. I thought they were going to be really good. Turns out I'm dead wrong. I am so dead wrong. And I had the Bears at 7-10. Might be manageable, but the way it's looking, no. But the Broncos, yes, they've been a lot closer. That's with the spread. I mean, both of these teams suck. I don't even want to bet this game, but someone's got to win, right? Now, I have a question for both of you. I don't know. Whoever loses this game, how do you think they go 0-17 maybe?
No, I don't think so. They probably go like fucking 2-15 or some shit. I can see the Bears doing that. The Broncos, I feel like they have a good 4-win streak run coming in them. Like Sean Payton, as much shit as he's getting, he's not that bad of a coach. He's not that bad. Russell, he's not that bad.
He's not
but
been the problem. It's just the defense is taking a massive step back. Like you haven't heard much of Russell Wilson being corny, like you said, with all that corny. He's been playing solid football. Give him credit. But Sean Payton, I'll never badmouth Sean Payton, but I can't defend him. I can't defend him right now because, God damn. Now, Chris, what is the next game that you want to?
I was gonna say the next game is actually the Dolphins. Bills. Going to Buffalo. The Bills are favored by 2.5. Regardless of being on the road, regardless of shitting on this other team here by 50 points, 2.5. Tovar, please convince me to take the Bills.
Interesting. No, I'm taking Dolphins, brother.
I'm taking Dolphins money line in real life.
I'm taking Dolphins all the way. I mean, besides that first game, right, for the Bills, whenever they lost against the Jets, I mean, they've beaten up on their opponents, but they haven't. I don't think they've been as impressive as the Dolphins.
Yeah, I mean, the Bills won like 40-0 basically.
Yeah,
this week. And
I mean, it's against like the Commanders, right?
None of that felt like what the Dolphins did.
No, I don't think so.
Tovar, they beat the Bills. Their 2 wins have come against the Raiders 38-10 and the Commanders 37-3.
Okay, so both of them have been beaten up on some pretty shitty teams, but the Dolphins have definitely looked way more impressive. They got a hella more speed. I feel like they're riding like an extreme fucking high of confidence here. This is the first time I think playing against like a very legitimate playoff contender. I believe the Dolphins are, and I feel like they're gonna ride that to an upset here. I think this is like a prime time upset. I think it's like the upset of the week.
Yeah, I mean, like again, like taking them like it's 2.5, so taking it money line makes a ton of sense. I may not necessarily like Tua, but my God, dude, Mike McDaniel is
Mike McDaniel
easily the best play caller in the NFL. For 3 weeks,
Coach of the year.
Oh, hell yeah!
Coach of the year.
So far. If they keep this, yeah.
I mean, dude, they looked fucking incredible. Now, I know speed kills, but, some of these design throws that they have for Tua to get rid of the ball quick is awesome. He's protecting him by just, like, he's protecting his fragility by drawing up plays that allow him to play like Drew Brees. Like, he's just grabbing that shit, he's just gripping it and ripping it. They're not really thinking much about it. It's designed that way.
There you go. What you said there is key there. It's key there. He's not thinking about it, because if he thinks about it, he will fucking throw.
When Tua rolls out the pocket, I fear for his life. I fear for the team, because Tua still sucks. Like, dude, he throws some insanely questionable picks, and like he's still underthrowing guys, even on these crazy, like even on that first play, the Tyreek for that long touchdown, or that third play of the game, the first like long pass throw, right? Dude, he underthrew. He threw like 5 yards behind Tyreek. He had to slow down and everything. It was terrible. So I'm not really sure what the hell is going on with that. But wait, Jeffrey, you there?
I got Chris. Did you say that Tyreek? Are you saying that Tua sucks? Did you just say that?
Yeah, dude. I mean, Yeah, he sucks. He's not. I mean, he's not like great or like generational. Like, he's a guy in a good situation, just like Jalen Hurts. You know,
Are you sure about that?
he's a guy in a good situation. You know, Tua could not go on to the Packers right now and light it up. If you think that, I'd be shocked to think that it's not real. It's like that's the danger of NFL. Like, the recency bias. You could see something happen and it's hard to unwatch it. That's what makes football hard to process for a lot of people. Like, same thing with Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson's awful at football. He's not a good quarterback either, and he's proven that more and more every week. Like, they're just not that good. You put Tua on, you put Patrick Mahomes on the Steelers. I promise, the offense will look good, right? Again, I'm not here to have a conversation about that necessarily. I can go on a full rant about it, but I mean, like, how many guys are actually even capable of winning a Super Bowl every year? Because right now, currently in the league, there's only two guys that even have rings. Two guys in the entire NFL have rings. Two quarterbacks. That's it. That's insane. That tells you enough, right? Like, it's harder than you think it is. There are a lot of guys who are good, but dude, we live in an era of football where no one has won shit. It's crazy. It's truly fascinating. But anyways, I'm taking the Dolphins plus the 2.5. I think that's free money in real life, real bet, guys. I'm teasing this plus the 6, so you can get the Dolphins plus 8.5, and then, I mean, at that point, throw the other 6 points on something else. Say what you want about my Cowboys, but they're not going to lose 2 games in a row. You could get Dolphins plus 8.5 and Cowboys minus 1 point for the price of a normal bet. Easy money, free money. You know what? Have it. There you go, free of charge. Don't bitch and complain to me later. Just go place the bet, close your eyes, and just start spending the cash.
Tell me to
Tovar.
bring me my money.
Tovar, I'm assuming Dolphins.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude, all the way. Child support money, alimony money, fucking college fund money. Put that bitch on there. Mortgage. Put a second mortgage.
Disability check.
Disability check, Social Security. Come on, let's go.
All right.
All
right, gentlemen. All right. So Dolphins Bills probably the game of the week. You guys are both taking the Dolphins on this one. Now, what is the next game you want to? What's the next game you got?
Next game I like is Raiders Chargers. Let's do Raiders Chargers. The Chargers are a fun team to talk about. The Chargers are at home minus 5.5 against the Raiders. Raiders, man, dude, were they trying to lose last week, Tovar?
What the fuck was that field goal? Down what? 8?
I don't know. They were down 8 with 2.5 to go.
That makes no sense because you still need a touchdown.
You still have to score a touchdown. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
That makes no sense. So basically, you even if you got the ball back, you have less time to score a touchdown. That makes no sense.
At least if you score the touchdown and don't get the extra point, like, at least if you recover the onside kick, you only need a field goal. But
yeah, I don't know what those analytics people were smoking over there.
It reeked of Matt LaFleur to me.
Oh, it does against Tampa, huh?
Reeked of it.
I remember that. That's a. Is Jimmy Garoppolo playing?
Yeah, he is playing.
Damn, I still 5.5.
Yeah, dude. The Chargers on the other end are 1-2, but they should be 0-3. Because I don't know if you saw, but I picked this game because this is like the toilet bowl for coaches. Because Brandon Staley is trying to lose his job. At this point, I'm convinced. I don't know if you saw how that game ended with the Vikings, but they were up 4 at their own 25. Go for it on 4th and 4. That's not short. 4th and 4. Okay.
Wait. 4th and 4, and he goes for. Did I hear that correctly?
They are up 4.
Okay.
With 2 minutes left on their own 25.
And they went for
4th and 4. 4th and 4. They fucking pass it. They don't get it. They don't kill any clock. and the Vikings have an easy chance to win the game. The only reason that the Vikings won, or the only reason that the Vikings lost, is because Kirk threw a tip pick in the end zone. But
Oh,
Brandon Staley deserved to be crucified for that. And the media has been bringing it up a little bit this week. But when I saw that, I was shocked. I was like, holy shit. I cannot believe it.
is Austin Eckler coming back?
I thought he played a little bit. Am I wrong?
Jeff, is Austin Eckler coming back?
I want to say, like, right now, Austin Eckler is questionable. We didn't,
okay.
and they also lost Mike Williams for the season.
Oh,
Can't
that's
say
tough.
healthy. Torn ACL for Mike Williams.
So Quinn Johnson gonna ball.
Brutal. I think I'm going Chargers here. I think they're gonna handle the Raiders pretty good. Raiders haven't been looking good. Like I don't think they're gonna cover the spread here. I think they'll lose by a touchdown.
I'm gonna go ahead and fade myself, and I'm gonna take the Raiders here for a little bit of discourse. I mean, both these coaches suck. They're both they're both on the hot seat pretty hard. But man, dude, the Chargers are it feels like they're actively trying to give these games away. And that defense is atrocious, dude.
Yeah.
That defense is insanely overpaid, and dude, they give up points to anybody.
And here's the thing, they should be better. When you have a Bosa brother, you have who's that safety they have?
Corey Bosa on the front. They have Khalil Mack at linebacker. J.C. Jackson, who is just the human personification of burnt toast now. I'm not sure what happened to him.
He's going to jail, dude.
Yeah, he's going to fucking jail, apparently, too.
He's going to jail.
Dude.
They should be better. But here's the thing. This is the Chargers. Literally, the Chargers are just a walking cesspool of missed opportunities with talent. They've had Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, LT. They've had quarterback carousel. They have Justin Herbert. They have Austin Eckler. It's something about the Chargers where they just underachieve year after year after year after year. And I've been calling for Brandon Staley's job ever since that debacle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. He should have been fired after that playoff game. But we ain't talking about that right now.
Oh yeah, I totally agree, Jeff. I mean, like it truly does feel like it's beating a dead horse, but he's only played a few games since then. Chargers, man, 5.5's a lot. Let's just the 5.5's a lot. Chargers, same old Chargers. They lose every game by 3 points, right? They win every game by fucking 3 or 4. Not by no means is this an indictment or I'm sorry no, and by no means is this an endorsement of the Raiders or anything that they're capable of doing or anything that Josh McDaniels does, because he's a complete fucking idiot. But I mean, in the battle of the dumbest coaches, at least Josh McDaniels is 1, willing to cheat, 2, a patriot, and 3, been a coach for longer. You know, I'm willing to take that to the bank. 5.5's a lot. Oh, and the Chargers have no home field advantage. So, I mean, I feel like this game's going to be pretty much split 50-50. Who cares, you know? So, give me the Raiders. Give me the Raiders. Raiders. Tovar, you sticking Chargers?
Oh, yeah, I'm sticking Chargers. It's a gut feeling. It's a gut feeling. Herbert.
I can't pick. Like, it depends if Jimmy G plays. If he played, because isn't he concussed? I believe he's concussed. So literally, I'm going to take the Chargers, but the Chargers, you're on borrowed time. Fire Brandon Staley, please. And then your boy, who the offensive coordinator might be taking that job. Because what was his name? Your former offensive coordinator?
Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
Kellen Moore, Jesus Christ.
He might be taking that job.
All right, guys, moving on to the next game here. We're actually going to go back to the noon slate. I like the Browns at home, -3 against the Baltimore Ravens. Both teams have had their own struggles and individual lucky successes. the Ravens last week, an absolute shocker at home. They lose to Gardner Minshew and the Colts. The Browns, though, however, have been very, very spotty. Deshaun Watson has looked like shit. That game they played against the Steelers was very, very head scratching. They have a long way to go. I think Amari Cooper is in and out of the lineup. Nick Chubb goes down, but hey, the Browns are at home -3, which is just goes to show how good their defense is. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw my pick out there. I think Ravens +3 on the road is a good pick. You know, a little bit of a bounce back game. The Ravens have shown that they're at least a little bit better than they were last year. And I am about sold on Deshaun Watson. His film just does not look good, dude. He can't run. He can't escape the pocket. Now the running game is hindered. That defense is badass. Don't get me wrong, but the under screams volumes in this game. But yeah, man, give me the Ravens. I think this is a very, very close matchup. 3 points. This spread is exactly where it should be. Jeff mentioned this earlier. The home team gets the 3 points. This spread indicates that Vegas is thinking these teams are pretty much dead even.
And you also mentioned the over and under 40 and a half. 40 and a half.
Under.
Are you got
Under might be the goddamn lock of the week. Swear to God. I'm serious. Fuck the weather. It could be on turf. It could be in a dome. I don't give a shit. Under.
Deshaun Watson looks like he needs a massage or something. You know what I mean? He needs one of those.
Hey yo, whoa, hey yo, hey.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
He looks so like he's off, man. Like he's not accurate with his throws. He feels like he doesn't have chemistry with his receivers. Only person he has chemistry with is Amari Cooper. Huh?
The trainer.
Accusations. These are not accusations. This is false accusations. And
facts.
Dude,
And
oh my, what the fuck? Jeff just has all this shit on deck.
Nick Chubb is the back who powered that offense. You know, without him, I feel like Deshaun worked off of his running play and his threat to break open for a big play. Without that, I don't think he has like the chemistry and just the amount of time to actually connect with his receivers and have a good passing attack. You know, I mean, you got to remember he was out of the NFL for a year and a half. And whenever he came back, he didn't look good at all.
And again,
you know what I mean?
Not that he's incapable of like being a serviceable quarterback, but the days of bust loose out the pocket, like dude, when it came to pocket presence, Deshaun Watson reminded me of Tony Romo.
Right. Well, a lot of that has to do, I think, with play calling, because a lot of that
100%.
offense is building off Nick Chubb and those guys, the running backs.
Yeah, totally.
Like he's not meant to run like that.
He's not used to that. He's never when he was in Houston, he didn't have any of that. Bill O'Brien let him go out there and cook. Not that I'm saying not let Watson cook. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that he played his best football when you did let him cook. You know
I wish I could disagree with you here, man. That's why I wish I would have said the pick first. That way it doesn't seem like I'm dick riding you.
Oh,
but
bro, no, dude.
The Ravens are like.
But Lamar.
I think they're obvious.
Lamar's a fucking idiot too.
Well, yeah, I mean,
he's
dumb as fuck too. But
he holds the bat. He holds the football like a basketball. You think he's about to cross over, like the guy palms it and holds it like this. This shit is stupid, dude. I'm like, are you trying to fucking dribble it? I swear to God, because I've had money on the Ravens more times than I would be comfortable saying. And I want to fucking punch the goddamn TV. The guy's a goddamn idiot. Lamar sucks. I will die on that grave. He'll never win a Super Bowl. He'll never play in a Super Bowl. He'll never. Yeah, I mean, like he'd be fucking lucky to lose an AFC Championship game by like.
You what?
I see. People think I'm crazy for saying that. Like, dude, like, what the fuck? When has he showed you anything that he could do that? When has he ever showed you that he could win big games in the playoffs against hard coaching, against prominent elite defenses? He can't even do it against the AFC North.
The Browns defense is legit, man. But
legit.
Like Lamar in the sweet. I feel like Lamar and Justin Tucker are gonna.
Oh, bro, wait a minute.
Squeeze them over a little.
I don't have this number. I don't have this prop anywhere. But if you can, guys out there, if you're listening in another state, like outside of Texas, if you can find a book that'll give you the over under on field goals, this is the game. Swear to God. If you can find over 3 field goals, there will be fucking 4 or 5 of them in this game.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, dude, that is easy fucking money. Yeah, fuck the under. As guarantee that shit. Over 3 field goals. Give me that. It'll probably be like 2.5. So I mean, over 3, it'll probably be like minus like 160 or some shit. Free money though. I love it though. I'm gonna take the Ravens. Pulling teeth with it though, but the Browns. Oh man, Watson concerns me. I'm gonna end, we're gonna go because we do have to wrap up here though. I didn't want to cut this under an hour. I'm gonna be watching the debates here in just a bit. Tovar, you pick where we go. You want Chiefs, Jets, or Seahawks, Giants?
I'm gonna call an audible. Like you don't talk about the Chiefs, Jets. Don't talk about Zach Wilson is trash. We've established that.
But it's a 9.5 point spread.
Oh my lord, no!
That's an easy one.
Oh yeah, how easy? How?
You're going Chiefs, dude. 9.5. They're gonna get blown the fuck out.
Yeah, they are gonna get blown the fuck out, right? No doubt, right?
Jets suck. They're not gonna score any points.
Right, Taylor Swift on their side and everything. They're gonna fucking kill them. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's do Giants Seahawks. This is a Monday night game, and it's an even spread. It's pick 'em. No notes, nothing to work off here. It's just a straight pick 'em. Giants Seahawks. What do you think, Tovar? Off the bat here, it's a pick 'em, so it can go either way. The Giants have looked like trash. The Seahawks have looked, honestly, pretty much like the same team. Am I tripping? I mean, they basically look like the exact same team that they were last year. But the Giants have looked really, really spotty. It's going to be in Seattle in New York.
No, in New York.
In New York on Monday night. Yep.
I'm going Seattle here. I think Seattle. I think it's an obvious choice, dude. I don't know why the line's even.
No Barkley either.
I feel like they should be favored by at least like a point, like 1.5 or like 2, because the Giants don't even have Saquon Barkley. Daniel Jones, like, yeah, I mean, he played good, but I feel like he's very unimpressive since he got his contract. He doesn't have his fallback in Saquon to kind of dump it off whenever he's in trouble. Seahawks, again, yeah, you're right. I feel like they're like the same team as last year. Geno's playing like Geno, which is mid to above mid, which is pretty nice.
Yes.
And they got pretty nice receivers still. DK's still there. Lockett's still there. Jackson Smith and Najaiba. He's still there.
You said it right. Okay.
JSN.
You're going to struggle with that one.
JSN.
You're going to struggle with that one, buddy. You're going to struggle.
Woo!
Oh, man. You know what? Every announcer in the NFL is struggling when they see his name. You know that.
Yeah.
You know they want to say the N-word, dude.
Just say JSN. It's simple as that. Come on. Come on. Just say JSN.
Yeah. Seahawks are going to win this, dude. Like, yeah.
Seahawks. I mean,
Yeah, it's got to be the Seahawks for me, man. The Giants have looked too spotty all over the place. Now, it being even at home just goes to tell you how these teams are talented, pretty much ultimately evenly. But, man, dude, the prime time, Daniel Jones is now 1-11 in prime time. So he's now the new Kirk Cousins.
Jesus. That's even a better reason to go get the Seahawks.
Wait.
To go with the Seahawks.
Wait, what? 1 and what?
1-11 straight up in prime time, not against the spread, in just football games.
Damn!
That record doesn't even matter because it's an even spread. So it's like it's no spread.
The spread doesn't even matter anymore at this point. Like with that all being said. But yeah, man, give me Geno and the Seahawks. I think it'll still be close for no reason. It'll be close. But yeah, man, the Giants are doomed. They do not look good. Man, I feel bad for them, dude. They got better in the offseason too. They went and loaded up. They went out there and they spent draft capital. They spent money. You know, they paid Danny, and they look like shit.
I mean, here's the thing with the Giants. Like I saw that 49ers game, And Daniel Jones didn't get any help. His receivers didn't do him no favors whatsoever. He was throwing it into the position where the receivers could catch the ball, drop, just tip in their hands, can't catch for nothing. Offensive line was not doing him any favors whatsoever. I'm getting to the point where maybe Daniel Jones, he should probably get a trade, get a better situation. I don't know, but something like the Giants, I don't know what they do with it. Like, it's literally Saquon and a bag of cookies. Like Chris Rios, you have Saquon, and you could probably be a QB right now and just at least get a win.
Security blanket like a motherfucker, man. Jeff, who do you like in this game, betting wise? Who would you bet on?
Betting wise is gonna be the Seahawks. I have no faith in the Giants whatsoever. I don't know why this is even. I'm like, the Seahawks are better star power, like Geno Smith playing better. Donkey Kong, you have Donkey Kong, Metcalf, and then you have Tyler. I want to go get a ring Lockett going out there. JSN, better receivers. No, Daniel Jones is just, he needs Saquon Barkley, and I have no faith whatsoever. Yeah,
Jeff,
they got
Jeff, hear me out. Here's how we're gonna make you rich. Dolphins, we're gonna tease it. Dolphins plus 8.5. Chiefs minus 2.5. I'm sorry, 3.5. Minus 3.5. And the Seahawks plus 6. 100 would win you 160 profit.
So I would turn that into 100, so 260 or something.
100
you win $60.
No, you'd make 160.
Oh.
Okay.
I think that looks good. I think it looks good. I like it. Personally, for everybody out there, as we wrap up the show here, let me go ahead and tell you what the bets that I took. I have teased really loving the teasers this year. I got the Cowboys minus the 1 point against the Patriots, teased with the Dolphins plus 8.5, and then the Chiefs minus 3.5. So again, that's at plus 160. So you win 1.6 on your money. Super awesome. That's better than a 50-50 bet. Other notable bets here across the league, guys. I like this. Let's see here. I like the Saints actually running it back minus 3 at home, assuming that Carr plays. I don't think Carr is that hurt. The Vikings.
Carr, I can tell you right now, Carr's not playing. Carr's not playing for sure now. Carr's not playing. I can tell you that right now. He is.
Never mind. Scratch the game altogether. But what I do like is the Vikings. Vikings are minus 4 right now. It was 3.5 earlier in the day. That just goes to show that pro bettors are thinking exactly what I'm thinking here, and that the Vikings are not going to go 0-4. Panthers, even if they start Dalton or Young, I think they're not going to win this game. Vikings, I think it's a good play here. They'll keep it close, but if you have the money line, parlay it with something else. And then fuck the London game. That's stupid. Fuck it, Commanders. I think Commanders plus 8. I think both those defenses will kind of hack at it. Eagles have looked like they've kind of allergic to scoring points like they used to. The Buccaneers games are not a real good indication of where they are and what they are. And stay away from that Niners game because 14 points is absurd. So, not thinking about it all too much other than that, though, guys. We're going to go ahead and wrap up the show here. We're approaching an hour. It's kind of the goal here from this point on. I know we used to kind of burn out every game. If you have questions or games or bets you would like me to talk about or get a more holistic, realistic, professional perspective on these plays, reach out to me there. My handle on Twitter is where I answer the most often. Reach out to me. I'm more than happy to talk to you guys about any of those lines and talk you through why I would or would not take them. I'm definitely not a either or type of guy. I will give you logic and reasoning behind it, and if not, numbers to back it up. Tovar, I'm really happy you joined us here today. Try and be consistent with this. I think it'd still be cool to do a Rangers thing, especially if they're like in the playoffs. It'd be cool.
Oh yeah, we got a live stream.
Like a Rangers log of us just like struggling and dying, seeking our.
I need to invest in some kind of computer or webcam or something because we need to live stream these games and see our reactions.
Oh, dude,
live.
Fuck fuck me, dude. I almost don't want to. Like, I'm so
Live.
Hey, man, I love it, though. I'll talk to you more about that, of course. Everybody out there, gamble responsibly unless you're a fucking loser. You know, honestly, other than that, get racks, get money, get bread, get bitches, all that shit, all the above. Go Rangers, obviously, again, like we were just saying, tonight is huge. They could wrap this shit up. We can take care of business tonight, boys. Guys, if you're an active citizen, go watch the debates or something. That Vivek guy will probably kick everyone's ass again. Other than that, though, guys, I love it. Thank you for tuning in to Hammer Time. Make sure you watch everything that's a part of the Stadium Junkies Media Group. These guys are out here working. Jeffrey and Tony are busting their asses. They are on everything all the time. They commit their time, and they do it all for you guys, right? So make sure you check in and tune in every chance you can. Spam those chats. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Share it with everyone you can. Your grandma, your gardener, your mailman, your dog. Make sure everyone's streaming this shit. You got multiple TVs in the house? Get multiple emails. Let's get multiple streams. Let's get this shit rolling, you know? All right, guys. Other than that, though, this is Chris Rios here with Jose Tovar. I appreciate everybody. I love y'all. And let's go get this fucking bread.